Pretty recently, the Brooklyn Nets came back from a 22-point lead, being led by James Harden. James Harden put up 38, 7, and 11 that game. And this gave me the question, has James Harden gotten better? If you simply look at the stats, the short answer is no, he has not gotten better because he is averaging fewer points. But that's based off of stats, and that's a really boring answer. Here is my take on it. Many NBA fans thought that the Nets trio would be a complete disaster because Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant are all ball-dominant players. And Kyrie Irving, who literally went insane in the early season, and James Harden, looking like he just ate 10 bowls of chicken tikka masala. It wasn't looking like it was going to be a great duo. People thought James Harden was not willing to be the second or third fiddle behind Kevin Durant, but James Harden proved everyone wrong. He was very willing to be the second or third option, and to be quite honest, it helped the team out a lot. So he made a decrease in points. Oh well, but he drastically improved his efficiency. He went from shooting 44% from the field to over 50% from the field. He is crazy efficient. This is proof of him getting better. And he went from shooting 35% from the three-point line to 41% from three. That's crazy. He is super efficient. His defense significantly improved. He is averaging 1 steal and 1 block. But he is very aggressive on defense. He's no longer just standing there looking like a preschooler that just got done with his single-digit addition and he's trying to show everyone that he just got done. His rebounds went up from 6.6 to 8.4. And he went from averaging 7 assists to 12 assists. He is averaging 24, 8, 12, 1, and 1. Those are MVP numbers, and he could legitimately win MVP this season. Harden and Kevin Durant carry the Nets to the second seed in the Eastern Conference, and I think they will win the NBA championship. But it's not like James Harden is carrying the Nets all by himself and is getting more leadership, because Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, and James Harden as a trio have a win-to-loss record of 5-2. That's when every single one of them are healthy. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving as a duo without James Harden have a win-to-loss record of 5-3. James Harden and Kyrie Irving are winning 67% of their games as a duo, but James Harden all by himself has a 1-1 record, so he is only winning 50% of the games without Kevin Durant or Kyrie Irving, so his leadership hasn't changed too much. I noticed James Harden's overall attitude has changed. Before, he was the main man on the Houston Rockets and demanded everything to make him happy. For example, when Dwight Howard was on the team, he was a great player. In his best season there, he averaged 18 and 12 on Defensive Player of the Year numbers. But James Harden didn't like Dwight Howard, so he demanded Howard to leave the team. Then James Harden demanded to change the whole lineup to make it small ball. Chris Paul then joined the team. He played well, but CP3 didn't like James Harden, so Chris Paul got traded. Then Russell Westbrook came in. But you can't accept one player who has a massive ego and the other who wants to average 236 points per game. So obviously that did not work out. And then Harden apparently wore a fat suit to leave the Houston Rockets, and he did everything, I mean everything, to get onto the Brooklyn Nets. In Houston, he could never accept to be the second or third fiddle behind anyone. And on the Brooklyn Nets, he is willing to be the second option behind Kevin Durant. And he is getting more assists. He was a shooting guard, but then realized it would be better if he became a playmaker. He changed his whole position because he knew it was going to make the team better. I also realized that NBA fans are not getting as annoyed with James Harden. He is shooting 6.6 free throws per game, which is a massive drop-off from his 11.8 attempts per game just last year. So it's a lot less annoying because the game doesn't have to stop every 2 minutes just so Harden could shoot 17 feet away from the back. When James Harden was in Houston, many fans considered him overrated and he was facing a ton of controversy. Now I don't hear anything negative about him in Brooklyn, and you really can't say anything negative about him on the Nets apart from his defense. He's efficient, he can pass, he's a team player. Many NBA NBA players at James Harden's age start to regress heavily. This is when most players exit their prime, but James Harden is only getting better, or at least not getting worse. If a player averages 23 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists on a winning team, and he's a sidekick, I'll rank that over someone who's averaging 27 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists, but that person's on a losing team and he's the first option. In conclusion, has James Harden gotten better? The answer will stay the same for a good while. Yes and no. Is he a better team player? 100%. Is he a better passer? Most definitely. Is he a better rebounder? Yes. Better defender? For sure. Is he more efficient? Yes. I don't think he's a better player. I just think he uses his skills better. His talent stayed the same, but he gets to use his basketball talent better. He made the Nets an official championship contender, and he proved everyone wrong. And most importantly, he is still the same James Harden we all know and love. Okay, maybe I made the last one up. Props to James Harden for getting his 9th All-Star appearance, and I hope he keeps building his legacy. Make sure to subscribe. We're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2021. We're at the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. I'm Vrunnn, and that's my take. Peace.